Hey y'all, it's Fab Jen. I'm back with another review, and today's review is not going to be on foundation, but it's going to be on face brushes, and this is going to be on the Sigma Kabuki brush series. Now that might not be the name of it. I will put the name in the title and the description down below, but I have the whole collection here. I brought 3 separate, I think, and then 2 I brought individually, but you can buy them in a whole kit like this. I purchased these with my own money, so I am not being paid. I don't have a Sigma sponsorship or anything like that. This is totally me purchasing this on my own. So I'm going to give you 100% review, 100% honest review. I'm not saying people who get these brushes don't give honest reviews. I'm just saying some people find comfort that people just buy with their own money and don't have to feel obligated to step on anyone's toes. But also, flat Kabuki F80. Okay, this one I'm going to start off with because it's my favorite. It's a nice size, a nice density. It's a nice feel to a wood handle and like a metal ferrule. Now, this doesn't eat up too much product for my liking, so that's really wonderful. And it looks like you get an airbrushed, buffed finish, and it's just an absolutely fantastic brush to have. Now, out of all of these, I would recommend you start off with this one. However, this brush sheds. Synthetic brushes aren't supposed to shed. I got this one right here, so you can see there's hairs right here. I got that one. That was my original one, and it shed from the beginning. Out of all of them, that's the only one that shed. So then clumps started coming out, and I called Sigma. Sigma took care of it, and they sent me another one. This one sheds too. I think I see a little bit of it here. Yeah, you can't see that, but it sheds too. So I'm a little bit pissed about that, and I don't want to call Sigma and ask for another one. This is just going to have to do. I'm just not going to repurchase this brush anymore. However, Delium Tools does have some new brushes out that are similar to this, so I'm going to definitely check that out to see if I can replace this one. I do have a Delium Tool one that's like this, that's wonderful too, but it's a little bit bigger. This one's a little bit smaller, which makes application precision better, so that's why I like the size of this one. So I'm definitely looking for a replacement for this one, but I do like this one, but it sheds. The flat angled brush F88. This is what it looks like. This is wonderful for powder. It's wonderful for creams. I've definitely used it a lot for contouring. I've used it for under eye powder. I've used this for liquid, and they all across the board absorb liquid and cream equally. So it just depends on how you like to apply your foundation. If you like to go down like this, or you like to go like this would be ideal for you. You might be a little bit perturbed by the angle. It just depends on your preference. So if you don't want to get this one, if you don't want to get the F80, then get the F88. They absorb the same amount of product. It just has it angled on it, so you'd have to kind of take that into consideration. But it's really good for getting right here and then right here. Really great brush. It's the Tapered Kabuki F86. This is what it looks like here. Great for powder, great for cream, great for liquid. I normally use this for under eye, T-zone area, and contour. Works wonderful, absorbs a good amount of product. Is this better than, say, Makeup Forever brush? No, it does absorb. It doesn't necessarily absorb. Let me take that back. It shifts. My concealer, I have a dark spot here, and I noticed that it does shift my concealer and my color corrector around there. So I don't like to use it for that one in particular, but when I place product underneath my eyes as far as powder and cream, it's beautiful. It blends very lovely. This is a very nice brush, especially if you want precision, accurate under eye highlight or powder placement. The rounded Kabuki F822. That's what it looks like. It is a great brush for cream. It's a great brush for liquid. Great brush for blending out your contour, your highlight. Very nice brush. I like to use the flat one for liquid, but I have used this for liquid, and it's okay. I just prefer the Kabuki for some reason. I can't tell you why, but I just like the way it feels. But this is a great brush. Doesn't shed. None of these brushes shed except the flat top one, okay, the F80. But this one is wonderful too. I've used that mostly for blending. And I have used it for powder, and it's great for powder too, okay? So if you like to use Bare Minerals powder or pressed powders or something, pressed foundations, things like that, that would be a really good brush for you too, if you don't want to get the F80. So then we have the last one, which is the Angle Kabuki F884. Okay, all it is, it's similar to the other angled brush, except it's not flat, it's rounded. Okay, this is a great brush for bronzer. Okay, it's great for blending out under eye. This could be used as a substitute for foundation. Like if you like mineral foundation, this would be great. If you don't like the round one and you like the angle of that one, this one is really good, doesn't shed, blends like a dream. Really do like this. Like it for cream. I like it for tapering and blending around my nose. A really overall good brush. Now if I was going to tell, if you were going to ask me, Jenny, what would this set be good for? Would it be good for beginners? I think this set doesn't have everything you need. Like a finishing brush, like a powder brush to set everything, you would need one of those in the collection. But that's not what the Kabuki series is for. Any Kabuki series is more for precision and foundation application. So you have to remember that when you're getting this. I wouldn't say start off with these. These are hella expensive. I will have the price listed down below for every brush. I think the price is just too much. Sigma's gone bananas. They actually went up on the price 6 or so months ago. So this is cray cray. I just collected them over a period of time. Will I be getting any more Sigma brushes? I do like their eye brushes. I do plan to get more of their smaller brushes. And that's it for me, because it's just dealing with what I've dealt with the hair shedding here. I had some other brushes I had issues with, and I will get into that when I do those reviews for those brushes. But this is hella expensive, but they're really, really good brushes. I would, if shedding drives you bananas, which it should, because the prices shouldn't be shedding, F80 stay away from. But these are great brushes, and I know Jacqueline Hill loves this, and she's right. It's a phenomenal brush. It just sheds. For me personally, that doesn't mean her shed. That doesn't mean that, or whatever, her review is inaccurate. Her review I totally agree with. It is a bomb ass brush, but I found that it shed. I have a defective one there that's shedding that I'm going to throw away, and then I have this one that is also shedding, and I'm terrified to even I have to be careful how I wash it, because I don't want chunks to come out of it. Anyway, so that is my review for these Sigma Kabuki brushes. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, and subscribe if you like, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.